Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my current relationship with food, how I view food, how I eat, being 3 years recovered from an eating disorder. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. I recently switched to a raw vegan lifestyle where I am eating pretty much like 98% raw food every day. Some days, mostly fruit, um, occasionally salad, zucchini noodles, things like that. Um, and just listening to my body throughout that entire process. I quit drinking coffee. I quit taking any sort of medication, um, poison, really, like Tylenol, Advil, all of that kind of stuff. Um, and I initially set out on this journey to heal things in my body, um, including food allergies that I slowly started to develop weird sensitivities to gluten and I feel like maybe soy and rice as well. Um, so, getting really chronic migraines all the time of just like not wanting to get out of bed, feeling like crap, sinuses, the head was really heavy. So I was like, all right, well, people say this works, might as well give it a try. But I was apprehensive coming from such a restrictive past with anorexia, bulimia, orthorexia, and just really controlling and manipulating what I ate. So I had about 2 years of eating whatever I want, pad thai, pizza, beer, um, all of it. So for me to finally surrender and say, like, you know what, I want to eat this way, is it going to trigger me? And setting out on that journey was kind of scary at first because I was worried that I was going to go back into self-destructive habits of like really restricting and getting scared anytime I ate something cooked and getting scared anytime I ate something that wasn't clean or pure. Um, so I said, I'm just going to try to do this and I will stop as soon as I'm ready to stop. I tried to eat raw food last summer, did it entirely wrong. Was eating way too many nuts and seeds, and my energy levels were just like not good. That anybody that's tried a fruitarian lifestyle or like mostly fruit knows that it feels good when you eat mostly fruit. It's not some restrictive, controlling thing. I make sure I eat as much as my stomach can um, to have enough energy. If I'm really active, I make sure I eat even more. I up my avocados, I up my coconut. I recently reintroduced nuts and seeds just for a little more muscle. Um, but I was really apprehensive transitioning to this lifestyle at first because I was like, when I was still struggling with food, when I was still in this mindset of freedom from an eating disorder is eating cake and chocolate and drinking and all of that. But that isn't entirely true. I think people on the internet are going to tell you that that is freedom. But to me, freedom is being able to eat really high. Freedom to me is being able to eat really high Freedom to me is being able to eat really high vibration foods that fuel your body, that heal your body internally, and not having it be a controlling thing in your life. Being able to cut foods out that aren't good for you, but have it be from a place of love, not a place of I want to be skinnier or those foods are bad for me or whatever. It's literally coming to a place in yourself of like, I want to feel good all of the time, and this is what I have to do. And I think I was very apprehensive to share this journey, my raw food journey, on social media, because I know a lot of people followed me because of what I was posting during my eating disorder recovery, and like quitting modeling and moving into this place of, I gained 50 pounds and I ate whatever I wanted, and I worked at my favorite vegan restaurants, and I just really indulged. But then the pendulum swings in the other direction of learning again this balance, which to me, balance is where I'm at right now, where I can eat food as fuel. I can feel really good. I can heal any sort of viruses and diseases and illnesses in my body very quickly because I'm eating this way. And being able to live that balanced life where I feel so good all of the time, um, and not have it be disordered, not have it be this controlled like experiment on myself. It's very loving, and it feels so right for me at this place in my life. But of course, maybe that's subject to change someday, and I allow myself to experience those things. Um, so after 2 years of eating crap, my body, I think, slowly started to get upset with me and just not feeling good. That why would I decide that that was my norm? Why would I decide that, okay, I've recovered from an eating disorder, but I have chronic migraines? Um, Testing food allergies on myself and figuring out, like, okay, like, shouldn't eat this, feel like crap when I do this, feel like crap with this. That I think on a basic level, healing from an eating disorder is like, yes, okay, so then you're stuck at this place where you're restricting, you're binging, you're um, counting calories, obsessively working out, doing all this crazy stuff. Then you come up and you start eating what you want, and you're being easier on yourself with exercise. You don't have to exercise, you don't have to burn calories, you can just eat what feels right for you. Um, and then you can start introducing those healthy foods back in again, and then with eating healthy foods, along with having beer and pizza and pad thai, you are learning again like that balance. But as you move up, as you keep elevating, you get to a place where you have found so much love and acceptance for yourself. You've already figured out why, like the roots of your eating disorder, which I went in, I went in, I figured that out. It was like all of my insecurities with gender and sexuality and sex and feeling comfortable around intimacy and people. Once I started to dissect all of that so deeply, so intensely, and really work through that, it's kind of impossible for me to have these bad thoughts about my body and food because I love me. Like, I got here. I'm here. I love me so much, and I work on me every day that I don't have to do that anymore. There's no more manipulation behind that because I'm not down at this surface level. I just keep going up where or deeper, I don't know. um, when you're moving up, when you're like ascending energy through the body, it just makes more sense to keep evolving into healthier and healthier and healthier habits for yourself. And at one point in my life, I was very restrictive with food and only ate tempeh and green veggies. And then at another point in my life, I could go maybe a week and a half without eating vegetables because I just ate, cookies and bread and all of that kind of stuff. So then swinging back into balance is like after you've indulged in that, after you've done the psychological work of like, where is my eating disorder coming from? Why do I have such negative thoughts about myself? Once you've done that work, you are allowed to start eating better. but not a minute sooner. And that's what I wish I could tell people, because I get messages from people all the time like, oh my god, you lost weight, you have to have an eating disorder again. Oh my god, you're eating raw food, you have to have an eating disorder again. No, this is not me controlling. I know what that feels like. This is not me controlling. This is not me running from how I feel. This is not me trying to manipulate my body. This is the opposite. This is me fully being present with myself, with my higher self, with the understanding that as a human, there's stuff deep inside of me that I have to keep extracting, whether that's through yoga or plant medicine or meditation, and then raw food, detoxing. I swear on my life that when you start eating this way, a lot of negative thought patterns start to come up for you to work on, but you have the tools. Like since you're doing this, you have the tools to release them. And since I've been raw for almost 5 months, I can honestly say that when these negative thought patterns start to come up, these insecurities, things that I'm scared of, when my fears start to bubble to the surface, anxiety, I have the tools now to release them and let go. And I'm at a place in my life where I can be like, all right, I see you, I hear you, but you don't control me. And now that I've done the work, I can eat how I want to eat to feel good. I am going to do a video on my eating disorder journey in its entirety, but it's going to be really long and I'm really nervous, so I keep putting it off. And I'm also going to do probably a video or two about my cycles with veganism and how I felt about veganism, because I've been vegan for 4 years. Yeah. So, hopefully I covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video. Maybe it'll be helpful for somebody that has questioned where I'm at right now with my eating habits and my relationship with food. I can promise you 100% guarantee that this is the most balanced and healthy and free I have ever felt with food in my life, because I'm eating from the land, I'm eating for my heart, and it just feels good. So anyway, I love you. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Like, subscribe, comment. I really find it ridiculous that I have to say all these things, but I would just really appreciate some interaction with you. And yeah, message me if you have any questions, because I would love to talk about this a lot. Bye guys.